Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a collective love reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of. This is a singles reading. I am going to be using some charms and some initials, so it can be a new love reading, or it could be a confirmation to somebody that's just come into your life recently. But let's see what Spirit has for you for love. What's coming your way? Any evidence that Spirit wants to share with you today? Anything they want you to know? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here. Spirit, if you can please share with me some loving messages. What is it that you need us to know today? What is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. Let's see what they have for you. I have a marriage. Okay, so you are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. So is Spirit ready to bring you your partner? Is this a partner for life? Is what Spirit's saying. So right now it's a feeling of you're on the brink of meeting the person you're supposed to be with, the person you're meant to be with. Beautiful. I have a Chariot, the number 6. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong. It's like a Cinderella's carriage coming in there for me. So we're moving forward. You can see this. We're moving ahead towards what it is that we have been wanting, what we've been hoping for. Spirit, please share with me. I have a key, the number 15. New beginnings. Directions and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past, of course, but a new beginning. So that tells me that this is somebody new, and it tells me that whoever this new energy that's entering into your life, it's going to move in the right direction, in the direction of a committed relationship and a lifetime partnership. They're saying it's a transformation at the bottom of the deck. Reach out for the power and strength to make the changes, enrich your life, and become the person that you want to be. So will this person help you to, I guess, be everything? Sometimes other people bring out the best qualities in us. They show us the best qualities more than anything. The way that they compliment you, or they show you your strengths, and they say to you, you're really good at that, or that's your best quality. And maybe it's something that you didn't even see in yourself until somebody keeps saying it to you over and over again. Spirit, please share with me this connection. What is it that you're bringing our way? I have a Magician. I have a Queen of Wands. I have a 9 of Pentacles, and I have Strength. This came into me as the qualities that I just talked about, this transformation, that there's a feeling of the more that I'm with you, the more secure I feel within myself. And not that you weren't secure before. You were independent, you were strong, but having that true partner in life, I feel like it's like a cement block, that I'm building upon something that is even stronger than what I thought. So I will commit to the security. This person makes you feel safe and secure. Spirit saying that there's a feeling of, I never felt this secure with anyone before. I know that they would never hurt me. And I know that's hard to say, but there are people out there that their intentions are they would never hurt you. And I know it's hard to believe, but the person who hopefully you want to spend your life with is somebody just like that. So I have this beautiful Queen of Wands and a Magician, and wave your magic wands and look at the fire within you. Spirit just said, it has opened up this flame of passion. It has opened up this desire to be with somebody. Maybe there's something very special and unique about you that is coming to light now because of this person. They see your qualities. They're giving you that sense of security that you can do and be whatever it is that you want. They encourage you. Maybe they're inspiring to you in some way. So I just feel like you're a better person. I do. I feel like your light is shining, because of this person coming into your life. I have a Knight of Cups. You feel loved. That's what's happening. You feel loved. You just feel like this person is there for you. And I don't remember the last time somebody loved me the way that you love me. And it's just giving you that sense of security that whatever else is going on in your life isn't really a big deal, because you feel like you've got somebody to share your life with. I have a 10 of Cups. You definitely feel loved. You definitely feel loved. I mean, this is going to be beautiful. So this is one of those, it feels like a fairy tale. It feels too good to be true. It feels like a dream come true. But I want you to believe all of those things, because that's what Spirit wants for you. Spirit doesn't want you to be unhappy. They want you to be loved, and they want you to love, you know, so it's a win-win. You want to both feel the same way. This is like, we're happy together. We're happy with each other. You know, you make me happy and I make you happy. And this love is only going to grow, is how that just came into me. So yeah, is it a fairy tale? Okay, I'll take a fairy tale. I'd rather have a fairy tale than anything. I have a Fool. It's a new beginning. It is somebody new. It is not somebody that you know. It's somebody new coming into your energy now. They're saying after a Tower, look at this, after a Death, and then this is an extra card in this deck, comes love. So for some of you, we're on one side or the other. It's, I have to go through this. I had to go through this in order to, look at it. It's like they're opening up their heart, to open my heart again. But I don't feel like you're going to be able to compare this happiness to whatever this was. I feel like this had to go. I just feel that it was over. It had seen its day. It had done its time. And it's very much a feeling of when this comes into you, Spirit, you saying, you know what, Spirit knew better than I did. You know, they just knew what was meant to be, or what was going to come into my life. Let's get some initials, first initials, last initials, Spirit. What is it that you have for us? Let's see. The letter E, C. I have a G. I have a W. I have an L, R, A. I have an F. I have a G. I have an M, U, O, H, B, F. Let's just get a couple more. L and an E. Okay, gorgeous. So right now, you know, is it too good to be true? Maybe, but again, that's what we want. We want that feeling of, I feel safe with you, and I know you love me as much as I love you, is really what's going on today. It's not like you're going to question how do they feel, or where is this going, or do they want what I want. I feel like it's very mutual. We both want the same thing. I have a Pencil, expanding your way of thinking, struggling with creating your own destiny. You don't create your own destiny. You know, your destiny's already been created. And you have to just kind of follow along with how it unfolds. And you have choices along the way. You don't want to make mistakes. You want to take care of yourself. You want to prevent yourself from harm. But if what they're saying is put it down on paper and manifest it, that's okay. We can do it that way. Put your hopes and your dreams on paper and keep asking Spirit for what it is that you want, you know, but it is already in the works. You know, destiny is already in the universe. It's already working for you. I have an Impact, memorable impression and influence. Okay. Somebody coming into your life where it's almost like dust, you know, like you took my breath away, but it's an impact. It's a feeling of my first impression of you will never change. It just, you know, whether it blew my mind or I wanted to get to know you more, or our time together went by so fast, I couldn't wait to see you again. So it's a feeling of, you know, I remember the moment we met, and I'm going to hold on to that for a minute, because I do feel that. I have a zipper: convenience, productivity, difficulty, blocks, frustration. I feel that I have gone through a lot to get here. And then that's when you're more grateful. You know, the people who waited a long time for their perfect person, or you've had a couple of really kind of ugly relationships, the person who comes into your life and is good to you, and what did they say? You'll feel loved, makes you feel like it was worth the wait. And I think that that's what's going to happen here, is you're going to forget about how difficult it was to get here, and you'll only start looking forward to how good it's going to be from this point on. And that's really how you should look at it. I have terror, resisting to change, anxieties in different areas of my life. Don't be afraid to change. Spirit's going to put the right person in front of you. And that's how I want you to look at it. I want you to look at it as Spirit knows who you are. They know what you want. They know the type of person who would be best for you. And you're going to find that person. They're going to help you find that person. I have fight, battles with emotions, confrontations with others. I can't handle it anymore. I want an easier relationship. And maybe Spirit's letting you know that if there was somebody in your past that everything was a battle, everything. You said blue, they said red. You said yes, they said no. You know, so maybe Spirit's telling you that we know that you don't want to do this again, and that you don't have to fight to be in a relationship, that you can be in a relationship that's kinder. They had said kinder. There's a sense of kindness about this connection. I have mirror, how you wish to be seen by others, that you want somebody to see you. You want somebody to see the real you and see the inside and see the outside. It's not just the pretty face in the mirror. It's what's going on the inside. And obviously the person that you want to have a life partnership with is going to see you for that person on the inside as well. That's major. A reassurance, feeling safe and happy in a relationship. I feel like that's what they're trying to bring you. They're trying to bring you this feeling of, I see you. And when I look at you, I want you to know that I know the real you, and I love everything about you. So you don't have to be anything but yourself. You don't have to do anything special to be in this relationship. And in fact, it's going to be easier. It's going to feel safer. It's going to feel more secure. And it's not going to be a battle. So some of you must have had a battle. You must have had, chaos, or I never felt safe, or I always felt like I was butting heads with my person, or my person was always, stirring the pot to have an argument of some kind. Spirit, what sign could they be? I have a Libra. I have an Aries. I have a Taurus. Could be you, could be them. I have a Gemini, and I have a Cancer today. So we'll take those as some clues. What else do you want us to know about this connection? Spirit, please share with me. It just came into me as love finds you just in time. Okay, so I'm not sure what the time element is, but I guess for somebody who would still like to have a family, and you're worried about your time clock, or I need to meet somebody, fall in love, be married, have a baby. The way they said it was love finds you just in time. So if time is some kind of worry to you, I guess they're trying to reassure you. Okay, so love finds you just in time. And I guess they're letting you know that the timeline that you're on, or something about timing, is in your favor, and they know that. Okay, that's nice. I have a Three of Cups. I always see the Three of Cups as an engagement. I always see that. I have a Seven of Pentacles. I have a Seven of Wands. And I have a King of Wands. The word they're sharing with me is determined. That this King of Wands is determined to capture you, determined to show you that they want you in their life, that they're not going to give up on this connection. They're not going to give up on you, that they're going to invest time and money and years into this connection. And they do want to ultimately get to a place where we're all happy, we're all celebrating. But this is like the effort. Like the sevens are coming into me as the effort, somebody putting in the effort. And this is a celebration, you know, because of their effort, because of your effort. It takes two. But the person who says, you know, I want this as much as you do, and they actually do something about it. So you've got somebody who believes in love. You've got somebody who believes in working hard in a relationship to make their person, you know, feel loved and feel happy. So I think that's something you're going to say. I've never felt this loved. I have a Page of Cups, gorgeous. I have a King of Swords. They're not going to be afraid. This person is probably a very strong individual. I'm going to say borderline bold. Okay, that they're not holding back. That they are going to speak their truth. They're going to be open and honest. They are going to say, I want you in my life, and I want to help make you feel secure. And I don't ever want you to feel that you aren't loved. And I feel like that's a priority to them. I really do. I feel like it's something they even would say out loud to you, that I just want you to know that I'll always be here for you. So whether it's a wedding vow that says, you know, in sickness and in health and for better or worse, or it's just vows between us that we say in private, that we just share promises, you know, promises of love and a forever love. I have a Six of Wands. So Spirit, what is going on with that Six of Wands? What do you want me to know about it? I'm putting my past behind me, Spirit just said. I had a difficult past. So I've had somebody that I struggled with. I had somebody that, you know, kind of put me through the ringer is how I feel. And I'm putting that all behind me. I'm starting over again. I'm rebuilding. And they're saying, of course, the choice is yours to, you know, make this connection work or make this connection happen. It's a feeling of, you know, rebuilding after a difficult time. I really feel that. I feel like somebody has, you know, battled with somebody else and it was hard. It was, you know, and you think you compare your relationships now to, and you say to yourself, well, relationships are hard. No, they're not. They're hard when you're with the wrong person. I have a Star. They don't want you to give up hope that there's somebody out there that from the moment that they meet you, they start giving you these loving feelings. They start giving you this kindness. There's this beautiful sense of kind, caring energy in this person for some reason. And maybe that's something that you notice, that's the first thing that you say about them. You explain, you know, to your friends that this person is so kind, you know, their kindness and caring is, you know, why you're falling in love, why we, you know, why you want this. And it's just a feeling of, I've never had somebody be so good to me. And you've had other relationships. I would say that this isn't your first rodeo, but it's better. It's just better for some reason. I have a Knight of Wands. Beautiful. I have a Nine of Swords. I have an Eight of Cups. And I have a 3 of Wands. This is a feeling of I don't want somebody to remind me. Maybe you've worked through a lot already. Maybe you have put a lot of pain behind you, and maybe it was really, really hard to get through a period in your life. I'm going to say it that way. I don't know whether it was years or it was years of struggle or it was just really difficult times, but you already know that you went through that. You don't have to be reminded all the time that you went through that. And you really have gotten it in your head that you just are trying to look ahead. And that's a really good place to be, that you know, this has already happened once. You don't have to live it again. And then when this beautiful night comes in, I do feel like you're just so open to it. And you just say, you know what? I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy this journey. I'm going to enjoy this person. I'm going to see where this journey takes me. And maybe I don't know where I'm going to end up, but I'm definitely going to jump in. I'm definitely going to see who this person is, because I believe in myself is more what's coming into me than anything. I have a High Priestess at the bottom of my deck, and I have a 3 of Swords. So, you know, after heartaches, the best thing that we can do for ourselves is to find ourselves again and to trust ourselves again and to love ourselves again. And that High Priestess comes forward and says, I've done the work. I know who I am, and I know that I'm worthy, and I know that I'm deserving. So this 3 of Swords is kind of put in its place. I've gone through it, and I'm not there today. I'm not there today. I'm stronger. I'm in a better place spiritually, emotionally. I'm better. So it's okay to have this. We all have that, but it doesn't mean that we stay there. Let's grab some charms. Let's see what they have for you for charms today. Maybe we'll get some additional clues. Spirit, please share with me. Let's get a scoop of charms, and maybe we'll get some additional messages that connect to you. Let me know in the comments that if you know, if you do have somebody that this is feeling like it's your reading. I always love that. I have an Aquarius. Okay. I have a couple of fairies. I have a fairy moon, and I have another fairy. So I'm going to say that we both feel the same way. You know, there's a little bit of a sense that, and I have a unicorn. Like I feel like this is a conversation that, you know, we're both going, is this real? You know, is this real? Because sometimes you just don't believe it. You just don't trust it. But Spirit's saying, yes, believe it. It is real. Okay, that this is somebody that they want you to be with. This is the right time. What did they say a minute ago? Love finds you just in time. So divine timing, just in time, the right time, something like that. So there's something very specific about the timing. And I feel like it's just everything aligns or everything falls into place. But this is more of a looking at each other and going, are you for real? You know, like, is this real? Is this even happening to us? And the other person laughing and saying, yeah, it's real. It's, you know, I feel the same way. I mean, it's just a little bit over the top, or it's just too good to be true sometimes, but it is, it's true. All right, so I have a dinosaur and I have this teddy bear. I'm going to put those together because it feels like a little boy. It feels like a little boy child for somebody who, it felt like little boy pajamas with like little dinosaurs on them, like a little onesie. So somebody who would love to have a child still. Maybe we have a child, a soul child out there, a masculine little boy that's meant to be in somebody's life coming. I have a smiley face. I'm going to put these together. I have a bird, a smiley face, and a little flower, but it's coming into me more as summertime, like the sun, the birds, the flowers are in bloom. So it could be summertime energy as far as the timeline goes. So that feels more along those lines. I do have a little key to your heart, and I do have a I love you. So we have definitely found the person who has broken through any wall or any guard that you had. They definitely are feeling like they are have broken through it. I have some starfish. It could be connected to the sea, but the part of me is like I'm seeing stars. I feel like I'm seeing stars. You know, when you kiss somebody and you feel like your head's going to explode, you make love and you literally see stars. So there could be some real passion here with the stars. And I do have a wrench. So I'm just asking Spirit what the wrench is. They're saying that it's a fear, that you're afraid somebody's going to throw a wrench in this kind of fairy tale love. And you're just waiting, you know, I'm just waiting for something to happen. I'm waiting for somebody to take it away from me. I'm waiting for somebody to throw a wrench in it. And no, that's not what's happening. It's real. It's happening. You can believe it. It's what you've waited for, they just said. So you don't have to wait for that wrench. You don't have to wait for the shoe to drop or for something to happen or that it's all going to go away. Okay. You know, just enjoy it when it comes. Be in it. Stay in the moment. All right. So those are your charms. Those are nice. I like the little dinosaur onesies for some of you. That could be a baby coming. And I know some of you are not having a baby. I know that already, but a lot of different people in different ages watch these videos. Spirit, loving messages for my new person. I really like the energy, everybody. I do want you to believe this is real. This is amazing. And this is meant for you. Okay. So we are just going to manifest this, or we're going to claim it, wherever you're at today. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. My mind is telling me no, but my heart is telling me yes. So I don't think there's any reason to hold back. I'm not feeling any reason to hold back. It's other than, okay, it feels so amazing. And what's the catch? But there's not going to be a catch. It's just, you've got to realize that over time it will become, you know, more concrete and more stable, and you won't feel so crazy in love. And that's okay. It's all good. I've never felt so attached to somebody like I do with you. That's beautiful. So I feel very intimate with you. I feel very close to you. I'm scared of this connection. I don't want it to go away. You know, I haven't been this in love with anybody for a long time. Just because you are afraid doesn't mean it's going to be taken away from you. Okay, that's just, everybody's afraid of hurt. Everybody's afraid of when you find somebody you really want to be with, you want it to stay that way. So, and there's always that one person that it does. And that's all that matters. You just need one. I want a baby. Some of you are going to have that baby that you want. They had said love finds you just in time. So there's somebody out there that has, you know, that timeline that they're worried about. Am I going to have time to find somebody to have a family? I'm not going anywhere. This person does not want to hurt you. I feel like they're going to go out of their way to say, I'm not going anywhere. I would never hurt you. I'm in it for the long run. That you're going to hear those things from this person. I belong to only you. I don't want to be with anybody else. I reread your messages all the time. So they could be saving your messages. You could be sending love notes to each other. You could be just, maybe they wouldn't ever delete those. It's like a history of us falling in love, something like that. I've looked at wedding rings. So is this person thinking that I really do feel like this is the one? I've looked at wedding rings and I want to be with you. And, the only way that I can really express myself is to tell you that I want you to be my life partner, and I want to move forward. So for those of you that would love that, we're going to put this out into the universe. Spirit saying bottom of the deck, thank you, Spirit. Your love has me looking crazy, and it's you and me forever. I think that we just found the person we're going to spend the rest of our life with. So we're going to put this out into the universe. We're going to manifest this. Please use these readings to help you to attract the love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. If it's helping you, great. I'm so grateful. Let's put this one out to the universe. It's a beautiful energy, isn't it? I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words that keep me going every day. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com. Please check out my 2 additional YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame Soulmate channel. I'll put the links in the description and in the comments. In the meantime, this reading was for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you all again in another Love Messages real soon.